Game we're going to spend a little time on, probably not a ton. It's more of a, what were we thinking at the beginning? Everton 3, Bournemouth 0. Garner in the 8th, Harrison in the 37th, and Doucouré in the 60th. 3-0 win for Everton. This was at home, but this was against a Bournemouth team that we like to root for. Put it that way, I guess. Yeah. Maybe it's because we had that great conversation with Craig in which we mention him every week now on the podcast. And we want him to be happy, and he had a lot of confidence, and he was instilling a lot of confidence in me, maybe you too.
For sure.
But this is not a good look if you're a Bournemouth fan right now.
So I had mentioned to you, and I'm still planning on doing it, and this would actually be a great time to do it during the international break. I think that Bournemouth have had a tough run of games, especially to start the season. I think with that being said, it can kind of make it hard to catch form in general. So then when you go into these games that are winnable, you don't know exactly how you're going to play. Because they've had good performances this year where they just got a draw. I mean, let's not forget they drew Spurs first game of the year, which now seems incredible. There is just some part of me with my I played sports brain where when you see these games coming up, the Evertons, the Lutons, the whatever, you're almost more motivated to get a win. And I guess that you could say the same thing for Everton. When they see Bournemouth coming up, they're probably thinking the same thing. But I just don't. I watched this game when we were getting ready for the wedding, and just didn't see a ton from them. I saw a lot from Everton. I saw the ball in Bournemouth's half all game. And again, it's at Everton. They've had some good underlying numbers, but it's just really, really hard to feel positive about a team that played like that after for the past however many weeks I've been just give them a chance, let them play a poor team, and then they play the poor team, they lose 3-0. So
yeah, 25 total shots, 8 shots on target, 2.49 xG for a Sean Dyche team, kind of nutty.
But they've had some games where that XG's been so high and they just can't score.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's just they're weird. Like I said at the beginning, I'm gonna stop talking bad about them because when I do, they do well. So maybe if I just shut up, they'll just be shitty.
Yeah, could be. This podcast is pro Bournemouth, not pro Vegas Knights, but pro Bournemouth, and we're pro Craig. So we want them to figure it out. But right now, it looks a little tough, and hopefully once Michael gets his quarterly review video done, he'll have some insights that'll help Bournemouth people, not pull the alarm bell too soon.